Thursday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now is Randy Arozarena. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And now the first pitch. Randy Arozarena is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Randy Arozarena becomes the first out of the inning.
Wander Franco.
That brings up Wander Franco. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
The second base.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
1 strike.
Fouled off. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
With Merrifield next to bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Joel.
To the plate now, George Brett. Runner goes for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. A Rosarena is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador.
So now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now they've got him picked off. They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second base. We've played an inning, still nothing. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one. Two balls, one strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
To 2-2 now.
2-2
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Mike Zunino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Michael Brasso.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate.
Nope, that's
He'll
down.
take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Duffy has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here it comes.
I got a ball,
1
one
ball
strike.
and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. This pitch is popped up, and Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
2 on, 2 out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ready with the 1-1. 1 and 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Ball 2.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2 and 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Salvador Perez.
Salvador.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now Carlos Santana. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Santana makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle, right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, number 27,
2 down, no one on base. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First offering. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Ball 1.
That's inside.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, Sean Kluka comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Sean Kluka.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Again, another foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Here it comes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Damon is right there, 1 down.
Now
and with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Here's Randy Arozarena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up, and there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Hanser Alberto.
The designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 delivery. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In is Jorge Soler. Fouled off. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. set for the start of the fourth. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Taylor is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
At the plate now is Brandon Lau. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Nope,
and now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
With Merrifield next to hit. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a
and
ball.
a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. That misses. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And stepping in, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh.
Damon over at second. Merrifield on at first with nobody out. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the catcher,
Salvador.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's set. Here it comes.
That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Bureau. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Bureau, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Michael Waka answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brasso has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Number 12, Jorge.
So next to hit is Jorge Soler. His career line against Waka. It's been pretty good, 5 for 12. He's also hit 3 home runs. First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We played 4 full. The Royals are on top 3-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Michael Brasso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Brasso is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Another 2-2 offering.
Helpful.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to bat, Manuel Margot popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Sean Kluka. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Striding in is Randy Arozarena, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 3-2. Now at the plate, here is Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael A. Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
In now, Whit Merrifield. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Up next, George Brett. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. And he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Waka looks in. 1-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting
Now
right
back.
there. He's able to keep
The
his
first
hands
baseman.
inside that ball, stay
Hold up.
square as long as possible,
Set
and
and
feed it
out.
into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His career line against Waka, he's hitless in 6 tries. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Ball.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Change of
2 balls,
speed there, but it's
2
taken
strikes.
for a ball. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. KC leads this one 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Very
Yeah, 2
high,
balls,
2-1.
strike.
Now a check swing,
Inside,
but he
ball
does
3.
manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 3-1. Tough pitch
Ball
to
4,
lay
pitch
off,
it
but
down.
he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly
Now
what you
batting.
want to do when you're trying
The
to put
third
a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping up is Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his
Now batting.
5th strikeout
The second
in this
baseman,
series alone.
Brandon Wow.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chris Bubich enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Chris Bubich.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
Franco, base runner at first with one out. A ball and 2 strikes. He's running. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Now it'll be Mike Zunino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 5-2. Matt Wisler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Shortstop, number 27.
First delivery to him. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's down. Full count.
pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
First offering. Hunter Alberto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners off for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brosseau moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
And a dive, but he's back. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike called, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two and two to Jorge Soler.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brasso. And now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Here's a chopper to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Luca.
Next, here is Sean Kluka, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now set with the 0-1. Line hard deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Brett has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Rays 3. Jeffrey Springs gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 59.
Now into the box, Johnny Damon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Johnny Damon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman, Whit.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Catcher, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Rays 3. Kyle Zimmer has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Evan Longoria is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down 5-3.
Your
Colin
attention,
McHugh
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now as
for
he'll make
Tampa
his
Bay.
10th appearance of the
Number
season.
31, Colin McHugh.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be
For the
forced to turn
Royals,
around and hit from the
the
left
first
side
baseman,
now.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier is underneath this one. One gone.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping in next, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's
Up next
hitless
for the
outing get
Royals,
to his head too much, because
the
that's his
designated
second hit of the ball game.
Hunter.
This one a double. I'm sure he's
Alberto.
feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
on the count.
Mondesi at third with 2 away. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's down to third. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains 5-3.
Ladies and
Scott
gentlemen,
Barlow takes
your
the ball
attention,
now in
please.
inning number 9,
Now
looking to
pitching
close
for
the door.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
So striding in to start the 9th is Mike Zunino, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, Michael Bronco.
And now, Michael Brasso. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Barlow, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Joey Wendell will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Joey Wendell.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball that's outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Kevin Kiermaier, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Brett Phillips will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Set and the pitch.
0-1 for count.
Comes set and the 0-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering to the right side and through a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, John Lucas.
At the plate, Sean Luca, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Randy Arozarena. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First offering on its way.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Wander Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ready with the 1-1. Left side, but well foul. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair, and now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Jesse Hahn takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jesse Hahn.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Three runs already home here. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Longoria is off at first with 2 away. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Mike Zunino would be next. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 8 and the Royals 5.
Center field, number 35.
Nick Anderson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Phillips is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, it was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated
Now
fastball.
second
Every hitter
baseman.
thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Went after the high one there. Swing and a miss.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 8-5 tonight. Tampa Bay capitalized on a huge 9th inning on the way to the win. Colin McHugh earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Nick Anderson records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we remind you to please drive home safely.